She has tried the piano already. How long have you been working on this piece?
1 month.
1 month. Wow, incredible. Very, very talented. There are a lot of really wonderful things that I like about it. The most impressive thing that I think you did, you have really great trios. Would you do that again? See how nice that is. Yeah, listen to how clear her trio is. Really great job on that. You know, can I share the chair with you? Okay. Now, for the Mozart, I think it's such a terrific composer for the children, especially at this young age. And why? Because Mozart is so childlike, and his music is full of lots of wonderful things that children do. One thing I like for you to check on this. Okay, would you hold the microphone for me? All right. Now, listen. You know, this is saying hello. Can you say hello?
Hello.
All right. Would you play your music and say hello? Would you say that? Oh, she's saying it together with her music. Say it one more time. Ready? Hello. That's it. And then, now listen to this one. What does it say? What do you think it says? It says, how are you? Did you hear that? Okay, would you play that? Ah, she's playing so much more with emotion now, because you know what Mozart is saying to you. So would you play one more time? I'm going to say it. Okay, here we go. Hello, and then keep playing. And then, how are you? All right, good. And what do you think this is saying? What does it say? What do you think it's saying? Good, thank you. Let's go out to play. Would you come with me? See, a lot of the things in music is really in there for you to discover, and you can make the music exactly what you want. So, I'm going to say more words. Would you play one more time? Okay, let's play together. Here we go. Hello. And say it with me. How are you? Let's go out to play. Would you go out with me? And then, yeah, now. This is something different, isn't it? Earlier, so far, it's... And? Those are all really cute things. But suddenly, there's this. You know? What do you think? What kind of emotional change did you hear? Like suddenly, oh, so somebody is getting mad. Would you get mad on that chord? Okay, so play. All right. Now, make it much more dramatic with your music. That's what the audience would feel. It's really fun. Okay, so now, would you make it from the mad part? Ta-da! Yeah, good job. And keep going. Yeah. Okay, good. There's another thing that's very important. In the classical music, let me see which one of the students knows this. What's that? It's in every one of the classical music piece. What's this? Okay, I think your teacher probably had told you already. That is so characteristic of classical music. That's called the two-note slur. Okay, two-note. Aha! Have you heard that? You have. Your teacher must have told you that. That is so characteristic of the classical music. Now, if you go to a performance and somebody play like this, you know that's not a very good classical player, right? Because if you know the two-note slur, your teacher had taught you, how are you going to play the two-note slur? The first note should be heavier. The second note should be lighter. Listen to it again. And it's almost like they're taking a curtsy bow. Yeah? So I'd like you to try that. Can you play the two-note slur? Sorry about that. Ah. The second note has to be even lighter. Try it again. How light can you play the second? Aha! Now, what's the easiest way to play the two-note slur? Would you all raise your hand with me? Raise your wrist. Drop. Up. Say it with me. Down. Up. Again. Down. Up. Good. Now you try it. Ready? Down. Does it sound better? One more time. Down. Ah, naturally, she's going to do a beautiful two-note slur. So I would like you to make sure every two-note slur you can play very nicely. Okay, I'd like you to play up to here so far, from the beginning. Okay, make sure you're saying the words, okay? Hello, ready, and. And how are you? Let's go out to play. Would you like to join me? Oh, man. Give her a hand. That's wonderful. All right, another very important thing in classical music. You have to do the balance. What does it mean? Your melody and your teacher have taught you so much about that already. I'm sure this is the 1,000th time that you're listening to this. The balance, your melody has to be clearly heard, and your accompaniment has to be soft, quiet. Okay, now I want you to be very brave and play your left hand extremely loud when you play this time. Okay, here we go. Make it so bad. Okay, here we go. All right, good. Now, show them exactly what it's supposed to be. Here we go. Okay, that was better, right? Is this the best you think you can do? No, they think you can do even better. So, what do you need to do? What do you need to do? The left hand has to do what? Do you speak Chinese or English? Or both? Both, okay, okay. So I think your left hand, let me give you a hint. Yeah. What do you think your left hand has to do? Softer. Softer. Okay, here we go. Even softer, here we go. beautiful. Good job. You're the best Masterclass student. And you know, if your students have problems with this, one way I taught my students to do is they cannot play sound on the left hand. They can move it, but they cannot make it with sound. So would you try that for them? Play the left hand, but no sound on the left hand. Ready? No sound. Ready? Good. You know, she's so good. I'm going to take her home. Now, those of you who cannot see this, she really is moving her left hand. And now I'm going to let her try out a little bit with the sound. Okay, just a little left hand, but right hand a lot, okay? Wow, that's amazing. Now, one thing though, make sure when you play left hand soft, it's not weak. It's soft but not weak. And you will say, what does it mean? Because if you play like you're saying so quietly, nobody else can hear it. So one important thing, you have to be soft, but your fingertips has to be firm. Would you play the left hand? Try that. Just very firm fingertips. Can you hear it? And it was still quiet. Okay, one more time. Ready? And good. That's very, very nice. Okay. The last thing I would like you to do, you know, now so far we have learned you have to make your music say something, right? Yeah, what is it saying? Do you remember? It said?
Hello.
Hello, it says, okay, so make your music say something. Number 2, we work on this one. What's that? And yeah, that's called the two-note slur. And what do you do with the two-note slur? Yeah, she's doing it. Say it with me. Down, up. Beautiful. And the last thing we will work on just now, the left hand accompaniment has to be very soft. Good. So that's one thing I like you to do. One very important thing I like to fix. Good. You're starting to do that. Make it really crisp and very quiet. Here we go. What do you think this is? What's that? Oh, Mozart is full of humor. Every time I hear something like that, what does the composer say? I bet you can feel it. That's the laughing. Can you hear that? Okay, so listen. Can you hear that laughing? Okay, would you make it sound? It's laughing. Okay, here we go. Oh, beautiful. It's so cute. You did it so well. Okay, so I like you to make sure your dynamics contrast absolutely clear for the audience. Okay, one more time. And next. Good. And loud. Yeah, so got this. It's almost like Mozart was doing stomping on that note. Make sure you do that. Ready? And good. And what do you think that? What do you think that is? What does that remind you of? Tippy toe. Like you're trying to get out of the house without your parents knowing, isn't it? Yeah? Okay, you all know what I mean, right? You have all done that. Yeah? Okay. Now, would you try that? Ready? Oh, wonderful laughing. And sneaky. Good. Bigger. Good. And less. More. Okay, listen again. What's that? What's that? Good for you. Good audience. You all learned something already. Try that. Ready? Make your two notes very clear. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And listen. Good. Oh, that one. Okay, remember I said when you have long notes, you have to count? And and say da 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 da. Ready? Where do you say it? Would you say that with me right here? Da 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 da. Yeah. Da 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 da. That's it. That's it. Would you say that again? Ready? That's it. Good. Don't forget, every time you have the longer note, eighth note or quarter note or half note in this piece, you must say it. Okay, let's do that from here. That's pretty good, but you know, I think your surprise could be much better at the end. You know, just make it so much dramatic so that you can scare the audience. And then you go, oh, I didn't do that. Okay, so make sure that you get really loud, ready, and loud, and so. One thing she did absolutely wonderful was that last note. How many of you could tell there was a rest right there? I bet you did. Yeah? Good job. Okay, now, a lot of the young students, they don't do that. They would just play. How many times you heard that? Yeah, no, that's not what Mozart wrote. Play it again, exactly how the right thing to do. How cute. Okay, give her a big hand.